So today's Tanya, today the 24th of Teves, the Alter Rebbe's Yahrtzeit, is a very special day since the author of the Tanya is the Alter Rebbe, and today is his date for his Yahrtzeit. Just wanted to mention that, and it should be a very special Tanya B'ezrat Hashem as well. Lakutei Aramim, chapter 15. Going the extra mile may be quantitatively small, but it makes all the difference. If 100 is the acceptable norm, 101 is the challenge to reach beyond one's nature. This explains the Talmudic statement that he who serves God refers to one who reviews his studies 101 times, while him who serves him not refers to one who reviews his studies only 100 times. ובזה יובן מה שכתוב בגמרא דיעבד לעובד אלוהים היינו מי ששינה פרקו 100 פעמים יחד, ולא עבדי היינו מי ששינה פרקו 100 פעמים לבד. It seems strange that this 101st revision should outweigh all the previous 100 and should earn the student the designation of him who serves God. However, when we appreciate the struggle one must face in order to learn more than his custom, this is readily understood, as the Alter Rebbe goes on to explain. V'hayinu mishum shebimehem haya hargilus lishnei kol perich me'ah. This is so because in those Talmudic days it was customary to review each lesson 100 times. Thus to review 100 times did not require any effort. It was second nature. Only the 101st revision, which required effort beyond the student's custom, could gain him the appellation of him who serves Hashem. The Talmud illustrates this by the analogy of the market of the donkey drivers. The drivers would charge 1 zuz for 10 parsi, Persian miles, but demanded 2 zuz for driving 11 parsi. For driving an 11th mile exceeded their customary practice. Kidsiv ha-sam bagmara mashal mishuk shel hamarim shenishkadim li'asar parsei bazuza u'achad asar parsei bisrei zuzei mipnei shehu yoser mergilusam. Therefore, this 101st revision, which is beyond the normal practice to which the student has been accustomed since his childhood, is equivalent to all the previous 100 revisions combined. V'lachein zos pamim hameya v'yachas haseira al hargilus shehurgal minurav shekula keneged kulan. In fact, its quality surpasses them in its greater strength and power, so that it is only this one extra revision which entitles a student to be called him who serves God. V'oila al gabehen v'set yeser sa'es v'yeser ois li'ois nikra oved Elohim. For in order to change his habitual nature, he must arouse within himself the love of God by contemplating God's greatness in his mind. Mipnei shekadei l'shanois teva hargilus tzarik le'orer es ha'havas l'Hashem al yadei shemiv boinein v'gdulas Hashem. For in order to change his habitual nature, he must arouse within himself the love of God by contemplating God's greatness in his mind. Lishlot al hateva שבחלל השמאלי המלא דם הנפש הבהמיס שמי הקליפה, in order to master the nature that is in the left part of the heart, the seat of the animal soul, which is full of the blood of the animal soul originating in klipa, shemimena hu hateva, whence comes this nature, and the power of his love enables him to transcend his nature. V'zohi avoda sama labenoni, and this, to overpower one's animal soul through a love of Hashem generated by meditation, is a perfect service for a Beinoni. Oy la'oirer es ha'hava ha'masoterish shabaliboy. An alternate type of service for a Beinoni is to arouse to a revealed state the love of Hashem inherently found hidden in his heart. Limshol al yadei al hateva shebachalal hasmali, thereby to control the nature that is in the left part of the heart. Shezoi nikra gam kein avoda. This too is called serving Hashem, although an imperfect service. Lehilalchem im hateva v'hayetzer al yadei shemoirer hahava hamuseteres beliboy, to wage war against his nature and inclination by arousing the love hidden in his heart. Ma she'en king kashe'en loy milchama klal. If, however, he wages no war at all, not engaging even in the lesser struggle of arousing the love hidden within him, when he studies only to the limits of his natural diligence, then, although he employs his hidden love of God in his divine service, yet this love in itself can in no way be credited to his service, and he is therefore called him who serves him not. Ein havazoi mitzad atzma nikreis avoidasoi klal. To be designated one who serves Hashem, the Beinoni must engage in a struggle with his evil inclination, either through a love of Hashem, born of meditation, or at least by arousing his hidden love. Takeaway: you can break your nature, do more than you feel like doing. At those moments, it is not about you, it is about your calling to serve Hashem. And that is amazing for today's Tanya, the day the Rebbe's Yahrtzeit was apportioned to in his Tanya. Amazing. This is the crux of it all, in my opinion.